Welcome to the Love Story Podcast. I'm your host, Ashley Green, where we are capturing the magic of every love story. Welcome to the Love Story Podcast.
Thank you very much. Excited to be here.
Yes, we have Dexter Hanson in the studio today. So Dexter, we were kind of chit-chatting a little bit before getting all the juicy gossip. I can't wait to hear about everything. We are telling your love story.
Yeah.
And so this was to a person who has known you for years. It feels a little bit of a like, what? Do you have a German boyfriend? And now it's like, wait, what? You're getting married? So tell the world who this lucky gentleman is.
Yes.
And then how did you guys meet? What's the whole, we'll kind of get into it and then I'll ask you probing questions along the way.
I love it.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So, my relationship with Mr. Tom has seemed to be a little bit of a mystery for a lot. So you're welcome.
Yes.
Tom Hinz is my partner's name.
Okay.
So Tom is originally from Tornisch, Germany, which is just north of Hamburg.
Okay.
Yes. And so we met.
Latitude, are we talking like, I don't know geography. Are we talking
Well,
like, are we
yeah.
on the same plane as Germany?
No. Yeah, they're definitely higher than we are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so most people know where like Munich are, Frankfurt, pretty quick identifying places.
Okay.
And so Hamburg is north of that even. It's really only about 2 hours south of the Denmark border.
Okay. Okay.
So it's really not that far off from going to the other countries.
Right.
And I always laugh because when I'm there, they always talk about it being New Germany,
Oh.
because it used to be part of Denmark.
Okay.
But this was back in the 1800s, and I associate old and new as something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just Germany.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
but it's beautiful.
Okay.
But yeah, we met on Bumble actually
Okay.
on the 3rd of July, 2022.
Okay.
He just happened to be in the same area as I was.
And that was St. Paul.
We were actually in the southwestern part of the metro.
Okay.
I was between Bloomington and Prior Lake, Minnesota, and he was in the Waconia area.
Okay.
So right outside the metro.
Okay.
So we met matching on Bumble, spent the entire day talking to each other.
Just like texting back and forth, firing
Yes.
off messages. Okay.
Yeah.
What was the like opening message? You guys matched, and then who reached out to whom first?
He reached out to me very first.
Okay. And what did he say?
At the first.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven or anything?
Yeah, exactly. No.
I've heard that so many times. It's
Oh,
not
I'm sure.
original.
No, it was very nonchalant, just very friendly, just, hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Did you
Um,
know he was German?
No, I had no clue.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he's just texting.
Yeah.
So you're not reading anything with an accent. You're just
No.
like, cool, this is Tom Hinz.
Literally.
Okay.
Yep. I was like, cute little blonde with curly hair.
Yep.
Here we are.
Yep.
Beautiful. I do distinctively remember his profile photo though, being him at some windy beach because all of his hair, his shirt, everything was
Oh,
just
yes.
blowing. I was like, for some reason, this is it. I
Yeah.
can swipe right on this.
Yeah. Looks
Yeah.
great in a tornado. So that's
Literally.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And you
perfect.
need that in the Midwest.
Absolutely you do.
Yeah, we love it. So yeah, we just chatted up a storm the entire day, and I was also attending the Summerfest firework festival for the 4th
Okay.
of July that day.
Okay.
And so like literally throughout the entire fireworks ceremony, I'm spending all of my time on the phone,
Yeah, you're just
texting him.
having your own
Naturally.
fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, until my phone died, and I was like, oh, that
Ooh.
poor thing. So that probably thinks I ghosted
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and then luckily I got home after the fireworks, plugged in my phone. Very last message was, I have a limited amount of days here
Oh.
until I have to go on to, he was going back to Iowa,
Okay.
which is where he was staying before. Little backstory, he was a foreign exchange student
Okay.
in 2012
Okay.
in West Liberty, Iowa.
Oh.
I know. What a treasure.
Yeah.
What a destination to
Yeah.
go to. Yeah,
Yeah.
Germany, middle of nowhere, Iowa.
Did he get to pick to be a foreign exchange student in Iowa, or was it like, I'm going to be a foreign exchange student, and they were like, guess what, your card was
Yeah.
drawn, you're going to Iowa?
Yeah,
Got it.
the second was more
Okay,
so
okay.
the kind of the choice.
Cool. Yeah.
But he is a diehard Iowa fan. Loves it.
Okay.
And I think it's so cute. So precious.
Are they the Hawkeyes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And so Les Liberty is right outside Iowa City.
Okay.
So he's right from that region.
Got it.
Yeah. And so when I matched with him, he's like, hey, I only have a few days before I have to head off, blah, blah, blah. Can we go on a date this week?
Okay.
And mind you, the 3rd of July at this time this is a Monday. We were going on a first date on that Thursday already.
Okay.
Yes.
After texting all day long,
Yes.
fireworks, explosions, and you're just like,
Exactly.
we're going on a date.
Yeah.
Hope you're not a serial killer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is when we get further into it, it's even funnier about that.
Oh, perfect.
So yeah, just wait. So we come to that Thursday.
Who picks the date? First of all, because I know you from Central Minnesota, what brought you down to the cities?
Oh yeah. So my roommate's grandma is in Prior Lake, Minnesota,
Okay.
and their family's been going to the Summerfest Festival for years. And so because I live with them and I am part of their family now,
Yes.
I have the honor of going to said events.
Okay. And then what brought him to...
To Waconia.
Yes.
So his sponsor, when he was a foreign exchange student, her daughter
Okay.
lives in Waconia.
Got it.
With her family.
Okay.
And so they were just kind of like there in transition, going from one place to another place and
Okay.
staying halfway there. Before he also went up to he was in Mille Lacs Lake area that week.
Okay.
As well. So, yeah.
You somehow, like, the stars aligned, you matched,
Yep.
and he's like, I'm a tumbleweed in the wind, so you're gonna have
Exactly.
to hop on this train now
Yep.
if you want to go on a date.
Let's do this.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
you're planning the date. He's
Yes.
planning. Okay. So
So-
because he's kind of unfamiliar with the area.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I wasn't super familiar with it. When he said Waconia, I was like, where the heck is that?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful town, by
Okay.
the way. Yeah,
Okay.
fun fact. Yeah, so I planned the date. He picked the date
Okay.
when we were going out. And so, yeah, I just kind of texted him a few different ideas, like maybe let's go mini golf, let's go to a restaurant, let's go take a stroll in a park, whatever. The original idea was that we were just going to go for a hike, because if
Okay.
you know Germans, they love hiking.
And lederhosen, I
well,
assume.
yes.
Okay. Are we going to put a pin in that
There
too?
are
We get to
some-
circle back to lederhosen and serial
Maybe.
killers? Okay.
I'm still waiting for that. But I've seen so many cute little baby photos of children in lederhosen between like his grandparents, his parents. I know. I know.
Can we just put together, for this, can we put together a little video montage of all the lederhosen babies?
I think so.
Okay.
I think, yeah, we can make that
Perfect.
work. The second part of it, too, is that his family's also chimney sweeps, which come
could
with
they be
its
more charming?
own, literally.
Oh,
And that comes with its own uniform and is incorporated in our wedding coming up here
oh
shortly.
goodness.
I know.
Okay.
So I'm super excited for that.
Yes.
There's a lot of, well, okay, so something about that though, that I just learned about is there's something about smearing schmud on our faces by the chimney sweep.
Okay.
And I don't know what that is.
Schmud.
Yep. Apparently it's my wedding day and it's going on my face, and that's all I know.
All right.
So,
Okay.
yeah. Most people put on, mascara.
No,
I'm putting schmud.
Putting on schmud.
Yep,
It's
why not?
the official mark of the chimney sweep.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Does that make you an honorary chimney sweep after you get married?
Ooh.
You have the schmud. If you're gonna have the schmud.
That's a great question. Yeah, I think that would be delightful because they are paid nicely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I will have to look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here I thought because they have like their own little broom thing for
Yeah.
sweeping.
I've seen
I
Mary
thought they were
Poppins,
just gonna
I know.
like whack us with it or something.
Yeah,
So,
no, schmud.
Yeah, schmud on the face. Can't wait.
If I had $1 for every time
Yeah.
I heard that.
Oh, exactly. I'd have $2.
Okay, so you're planning this date, you're going hiking. Germans love hiking.
Yes,
Okay.
love hiking.
Okay.
Yeah, so we get to get ready to go do that. And yeah, the forecast was not our friend that
Okay.
day. Downpour raining.
Oh,
Yeah, just what a treat.
yeah.
So I drive from Monticello, Minnesota down to meet him in Waconia.
Okay. And the whole time you're just like little butterflies in the
Yeah.
stomach. You're excited. You've seen only the windswept picture, or have you
Yep.
been sending pictures back and forth at this point?
No. Yeah, we
Okay.
haven't even moved off
So,
the app at this point.
okay, so you only know what he looks like in the wind, and that's
Yes.
it. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, just kind of like anxious, nervous, wondering, just, unfortunately different stereotypes, like how well does he know English?
Yeah.
Um,
Because now you do know that he's German at this point, and so
Exactly.
okay, and he
Yes.
can text English pretty well, but you're like, am I gonna be constantly like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that could just mean about anything.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean on top of that, it's just kind of thinking about that European stereotype as well of like, oh, they're very proper.
Yeah.
And I was raised in South Dakota.
Right. I've heard
Um,
stories of you chopping off heads of rattlesnakes.
Yeah,
So yeah,
as a normal person would.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I only really know what a spork is, and we
Okay,
just kind of
yeah.
go from there. Yeah, so can't wait to see what that looked like at that point. Yeah, so I arrived to the location of Waconia. Mind you, once again, downpour raining.
Yeah.
I just see this person jotting out of this house, running to my car, trying to dodge the rain, until finally he just, first off, I forgot to open the door. So,
Okay.
yeah, of
So
course.
he's standing out there like desperately pulling
Poor
in the
thing.
rain. Yeah.
Yep. I was like,
Okay.
ooh, off to a great start.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it finally gets in the car. We're just sitting there. Hi.
Yes. Yes.
Anxious. Like, do we hug? What do we
Yes.
do? We're
Oh,
sitting. So,
that is like, I think the thing that you can't describe about being on, I have a horrible, like, and it turned into the relationship that you know previous to my
Oh,
husband, where
okay.
it was the same kind of thing where it's like, we've only talked on, on apps, and then now like the same thing, you get to the car and you're sitting in the car and it's just like,
what do we do?
yeah,
Where do I put my hands?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh
Yep.
God, that feeling is a feeling that's like, it's like a jump scare feeling of like,
Yes.
yeah, okay,
What a
sweat.
treat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're sitting in the car.
Yeah.
He's wet from the rain.
Yep. I'm dry, so
Yes.
just doing
Yeah.
fine. Yep. Great time.
Yeah. Okay. And the first word, who speaks first? What's the, like, are you like, hi, walk us through the awkward
Yes.
car situation.
Yeah, hop into the car. I barely remember this. I was just in so much shock over just like how genuinely handsome he was.
Okay.
Because my gosh, even
Yeah.
with wet hair, I was like, what the heck? Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Just a
let's see
German.
how this goes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
German stud.
literally, yeah, ofta. Yeah, just the cutest little outfit too. My gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just sitting there, it's like, hi.
Hi, I'm Dexter.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And then yeah, just kind of like did that nice little exchange, like I'm Tom, blah blah blah.
Pleasantries. Yeah.
Exactly. From the get-go, wonderful voice, spoke English so well.
Okay.
Yeah, just really off to a great start.
Okay.
And then obviously then we're just kind of sitting there trying to ponder like, hey, so I don't think a hike is gonna work.
Right.
Oh, and actually back up here, sorry. Mind you, with this too, I couldn't stay in front of this house for super long. Because as I come to realize, he didn't necessarily tell the family that he was staying at. He was going out on a date. He just said he
Okay.
was meeting up with a friend at that point.
Sure.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
It's a first date. You
Yeah.
don't know.
No.
You
Yeah.
don't need to involve everyone on
No.
it.
Exactly.
But I'm also driving a bright green Kia Soul.
Yeah. Your
So
little bright green
inconspicuous.
box on wheels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. No one sees me coming.
Yeah.
What's that? Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I start rolling away. Then we make a decision.
Okay.
And we're like, should we just go to a restaurant at this point? We can't really spend time outdoors. Really don't feel like an activity because it's 6 o'clock at night. I haven't eaten. You haven't
Yeah.
eaten. What should we do? And so we threw out a couple of ideas. His first one was this place called Tequila Butcher in Chanhassen area. I think it's Chanhassen. And it sounded delightful.
Okay.
Cute little restaurant. We have been since. So he threw out that as a first option. His second option, he approached it with, I really like this American delicacy. How do you feel about Buffalo Wild Wings?
Ooh.
I was like, ooh, hello.
This American delicacy.
I know. I thought he was going to say McDonald's at that
Yeah,
point.
yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
no.
is he talking for like hamburgers or yeah,
Exactly. You
Okay.
never know.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
He and my
Yeah.
son have a lot in common already.
Really?
Yeah, they're
So-
a lover of Buffalo Wild Wings.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wild. But do they do bone in or boneless?
My son does the boneless because
okay.
he doesn't do the
Yeah.
meat
the
on a bone
pulling.
kind
Yeah,
of thing.
It's fair. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, we do the same thing.
Okay.
Because once again,
Yes.
proper eating.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, you can't be eating,
yeah, no,
ripping meat with your mouth off
right.
it. Yeah.
I would.
Right, right.
It's not going to stop me. But yeah, he definitely would still have to use a fork and a
So
knife.
he
Yeah.
holds up to the European
Oh yeah.
stereotype of being proper.
It's so
Okay.
cute.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to really think hard
Yeah.
when I'm eating with his family because
Yes.
I will just grab it with
Ravenous.
my
Yep.
mitt and just, yeah,
And they're
like a
like,
bear
yeah.
in the woods. And they're all just cutesy with their
Yeah.
little silverware and
Yeah.
napkins and stuff. Yeah.
Tuck in to the collar or lay
No,
across
just
the
lay
lap?
across the lap. Yeah,
Yes.
very informal.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Yeah, so we chose Tequila Butcher at this point.
Okay.
Because I mean, come on, it's a first date, of
Right.
course.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dressed to impress.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So we show up to Tequila Butcher, beautiful little spot, very pleasant, and they said it was an hour wait.
Oh.
And once again, it is 6 o'clock on a
And you're
Thursday.
hungry. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So no.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next.
Yes.
So we go back outside the restaurant, and what is directly across the parking
Is it
lot?
B-dubs?
It is Buffalo Wild
Wow.
Wings.
With
Look at that.
guaranteedly no wait.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get after it.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been nice if we would have had our own table.
You had to share a table?
We
Oh.
we shared a center bar that just ran through the
Okay.
middle of the
Okay.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just surrounded by people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was so cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was a wonderful date. We
Yeah.
talked about so much, talked about like our families, our hobbies. We have so much in common. Granted, it was a little like different. There was
Okay.
significant differences. Like when I said hiking, I would mean like a Minnesota State Park where
Yeah.
it's like maybe 3 hours and like what, 2 miles, and
Right.
just a cute little outing. He would go for like a 7, 8 mile hike on just a regular Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Who
And it
has
would be a
that kind
little
of
bit,
time?
yeah, literally. I ask this all of the time.
Yes. We're
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, where are
Okay.
you going?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
We think holidays, we think sleeping in. They think
Yeah.
holidays, coffee, and we're going for an 18-mile hike. Yeah,
Please.
we love this for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Catch me back here
Exactly.
afterwards. Yep. With a
Yes.
pastry.
Oh, exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Delightful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we go to Buffalo Wild Wings
Mm-hmm.
and have just a lovely little
Do
evening.
you shut the restaurant down? Like, or are you like, we're here,
No.
we're on display, let's eat
Yeah,
and move it along?
yeah. I have a larger butt.
Okay.
Yeah, and those bar stools are only so comfortable
That is
without a back
true.
for so long.
Mm-hmm.
So we did not stay for a super long time
Okay.
before I lost feeling in my right leg
Mm-hmm.
because of the just uncomfortability of those chairs. So yeah, I invited him to let's go because in Chanhassen, it's not super far from that Prince mural that's
Oh,
painted on the side of that theater.
okay.
So I convinced him to walk over there with me,
Mm-hmm.
which was just a simple little walk. The rain was done,
Mm-hmm.
sun is shining, there's rainbows. It's
Oh,
just a cutesy little gay
magical.
field.
Yes.
Yeah, so we were just missing the actual fairies and we would have been
Yeah.
set. Yeah, so we walk over to this mural, just have a fun little walk, enjoy our time, worked off dinner, saw the mural. It was beautiful. We took some photos in front of it, went back to the car, and we're like, okay, well, I'm not exactly wanting to say goodbye yet,
Sure.
because I think it's like 8 o'clock by this point.
Mm-hmm.
Sun's still shining. It's beautiful now that the rain's done. So I said, like, what would you mind going somewhere else and doing
Yeah.
something else? Do you want to go back? What's your plan here? And that's when he suggested we go to the lake shores of Waconia,
Okay.
which was beautiful. Uh, we ended the night on just the sun setting on the
Oh,
lake.
magical.
I know, right? Yeah, so we walked hand in hand just down the
Oh,
shoreline. I
okay. So
know, so
did you
cute.
grab hit? Did you just kind of like knuckles brushing and you were like, let's just grab
Yes.
hands? Okay.
Yeah, I started to initiate it.
Okay.
And yeah, he fully responded well with it.
Okay.
Grabbed my hand back. And then yeah, we just kind of like kept walking. And then we stopped partway through. And I mean, first did that awkward just stand in silence and stare off into the sunset,
Yes.
as one would.
Yeah. Wistfully.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The romance.
Yeah.
And then he, instead of like acting on it, he very kindly asked if he could kiss me at that
Oh,
point.
adorable.
I know. And I said yes, of
Okay.
course. But I
Mm-hmm.
also proposed there is a dock within 20 feet of us,
Sure.
empty.
Mm-hmm.
How adorable would that be?
Yes.
So, yeah, we walked to the end of the dock, just kind of once again stared off into the horizon
Yeah. Had a little smooch.
until, yeah, finally he kissed me.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Now, in your heart of hearts, are you like,
mhm.
I don't want to get too close to this guy because he is from Germany, or are you like, I'm gonna make it work, or are you like, things are going well?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I'm 100% thinking to myself, like, I will figure out
Yeah.
this.
I'm gonna be German Dexter at this point. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like, he is so funny, he's creative, he is just so kind. I can't just walk away from this.
Right.
Yeah. No, so yeah, I was just kind of like planning, like, what does the next step even look
Mm-hmm.
like? I'm not talking to him about it at this point
Of
because I don't
course
want to look
not.
like a
No.
creeper.
Yeah, no. These are all the
Um,
internal,
oh,
like, lock it
1000%.
away thoughts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as
Mm-hmm.
you stand in silence looking in the
Yeah,
horizon,
you're just like, oh
as one
God.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I put you in my suitcase
Oh,
or
well,
yeah.
you know, yeah, I think he's probably thinking that for me, but
Yeah.
that's a big suitcase. Yeah, so we start, at this point, we start walking back to the main shore,
Okay.
and we wanted to capture this moment. And so
Mm-hmm.
we took a selfie together with the sun setting behind us.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so cute. There were just a ton of cars of children hanging out in the parking lot of this beach.
Sure.
And they were the sweetest thing. They just yelled at us from across the
Oh.
way. And they're like, "Do you want us to take your photo?" I'm
Oh.
like, "Oh,
Okay,
that's so sweet."
children.
No,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah, we
That's
we
weird.
have long arms for
Yeah,
selfies. Yeah.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so we ended the night there. Once again, shared another kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Took a photo together, and now we've just always used that photo and
Yeah.
a lot of our happy memories together.
I think is that your profile picture? Or
That's actually our 1 year anniversary photo at the same
ah.
beach. Yes, because
Ah,
we've gone back
okay.
to that beach many
Well, of
times now.
course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is July of 2022. So you go on
Hmm.
your first date, and
Yes.
then is it like after that because he said he was leaving.
Yes, he
So
was going back to Iowa.
yes, okay.
He took a little bit of a road trip to California quick to go check out
Sure.
like the Big Sur area.
Mm-hmm.
But then he came back to Iowa before he flew back to Germany.
Okay.
And I knew based off of this, I had a limited amount of time
Mm-hmm.
before he was going to leave.
Yes.
So yeah, so when after like the what day it was done and all that kind of stuff, obviously we traded numbers at this point,
Mm-hmm.
and kept in communication that way for just a few days.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and at that point, I initiated, like, I need to see this guy again.
Yeah.
Like, I just need to reconfirm, like, how I'm feeling about this, like, check
Mm-hmm.
in where he's feeling about this, and
Mm-hmm.
just kind of go from there. So I proposed to him that I drive to West Liberty, Iowa, and spend his last weekend in America for that year,
Yeah.
at that point together.
And what, like, in your life circumstance right now, you're able to just
Yes.
like, I'm going to Liberty City, no big deal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got off of work early on a Friday, drove straight down there.
Okay.
It was like maybe 5, 6-ish hours.
Sure.
Yeah, drove straight there, picked him up. It was right after nightfall, so it was a little creepy once again in the green
Yeah.
Kia Soul.
Yeah.
What a delight. It really, no one
Yeah.
sees me coming.
Yeah.
Um, so pick him up from his host family at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, he tells them nothing.
Okay.
All of them are staring at us though.
Yes.
What a great time.
Standing, yeah,
Yeah,
looking out the
literally.
window.
No,
Yep.
outside.
Oh, outside. They're all just
They're
standing
standing in the
there.
front porch,
Okay.
staring at me.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
And are you like, I mean, do you get out of the car and say
Oh,
hi or
1000%. I'm
okay.
awkward as heck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I get out, wave, hello,
Yeah.
and then just like,
Hi.
normally, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just skedaddles out of this house.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, he had already been in America for 3 weeks before this.
Okay.
No, 4 weeks before this.
Okay.
Um, So I was not planning on the magnitude of luggage for which he was coming out of this house
Yeah,
with.
sure.
Yeah, because he had a lot.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was just so darn cute. Just this guy kind of stumbling with all this
Yes.
stuff.
And
Yeah.
because you're like, we're going to stay together for the weekend and then I'm going to take you to the airport.
Yes,
Okay. So
exactly.
yeah.
Sorry, yeah, words. Okay, so yes, so I was bringing him to a hotel
Mm-hmm.
where we would stay together
Yes.
for just kind of this final weekend.
Yep.
And yeah, so going back to that pin we talked about earlier.
Yes.
So many people were like, "Can you make sure you don't get murdered
Yeah.
on this? Because you like this is your second date. You really don't know each other
They're saying
well."
this to you?
Exactly. Yeah. I have friends that are telling me this, as
Yeah.
well as like family members.
Yes.
Funny enough, people are telling him the same
Of
exact
course.
thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone's concerned about our safety.
Yeah.
I mean, I did share my Apple location with one person
Yes.
just to make sure. You
Mm-hmm.
never know.
Mm-hmm.
So we spent our first night together, in this hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing dirty happened.
Sure.
You know, we were
Yeah.
gentlemen. It's
Yeah.
fine. Just spent
Put
the
on your
first
little
night.
nightcap, your little stocking
Exactly.
cap,
You know,
and
your
your
little
little
bonnet.
onesie.
Just,
Yeah.
hey,
Mm-hmm.
here we are.
Two separate
Ooh,
beds.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was just a nice little evening. And yeah, we woke up the next day and we're like, okay, let's go for a hike.
Finally, we're gonna get a
Yeah,
hike in.
naturally.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So we go to this park called Makokata State Park.
Okay.
It is yeah, like an hour-ish away from where we were staying. Yeah, and so this was going to be like our first second date,
Mm-hmm.
official second date. And we show up to this park.
Okay.
First and foremost, there are people scrambling everywhere.
Okay.
There are police officers on scene. Well, okay, the police officers weren't there yet, but the park rangers were. The place was kind of closed down. Then police starts kind of showing up.
Okay.
And Tom and I were both like, what do we do?
Right.
There is a closed sign here. Like, we can't go any further into this park.
Mm-hmm.
We're really just right at the entrance of it. And Tom, I was like, what do you think is happening?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know. Maybe it was a landslide. And I was like, oh,
It's
buddy,
sweet. Yeah.
this is America. They would have sent one person.
Yeah.
Like, unless somebody was in the landslide, they would
Yeah.
have sent one.
Yeah.
I was like, with this amount of people, I bet you there's like a child missing or something.
Or somebody found a body.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there was an active murder going on
Okay.
when we got to this park.
Yeah.
We still don't know about it at this point.
So you're just like, what's all these people?
Yeah.
And just, yeah.
Exactly. All these people are stirring. We can't go any further into this park. So I looked at him and I said, maybe I need some gas for the car.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go to the next town over. We'll
Yep.
grab some coffee, grab some gas for the car,
Mm-hmm.
go on about our day.
Yeah.
So we pull up into this gas station in, I believe the city is just called Makokata, Iowa.
Okay.
Oh, I don't remember. Anyways, we stop at a gas station. I'm feeling up, starting to talk to this other guy who was like, oh, this road's closed. That's so weird. And I was like, oh, yeah, we just came from that direction. Meanwhile, Tom Googled it. There was a call for a murder because a family was murdered by this one person in this park that we were just at.
Wow.
Murderers on the loose.
Cool.
So, and then people start stirring at this gas station,
Yeah.
like, oh, hey, take shelter. There's a murderer
Yeah.
on the loose. And we're like,
Okay.
well, that's a second date. Look
Yeah.
at that. Yeah. So
First
going back
date rained
to
out.
don't get murdered.
Right.
And here we
Okay.
are.
Did they find the murderer?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
They were still in the park. Yes.
Cool.
So yeah, that was all kind of taken care of. We still didn't really know about it though
Sure.
until later for the follow-up.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
But at that point I was like, well, I could still use some coffee. So you just want to go grab
Right.
that quick?
Yeah.
We'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we did exactly that. So,
Okay.
yeah, there was that incident.
Wow.
Had some Scooters coffee, and
Yep.
then we went back to a different park, an hour in a different direction.
Yeah. Yes.
Just for
Please.
safety.
Yeah.
You never
Yeah.
know.
Absolutely.
And that was also a beautiful little area.
Okay.
It's a well-known park for like finding like fossils and different aquatic remnants
Okay.
that just kind of like developed over time or like shown itself over time. Yeah, it was just a beautiful little stroll. And yeah, obviously we're still alive at this point.
Yes.
So
Yep.
yeah,
All
that was
very good.
concerning.
Yeah.
We we texted quite a few people like, hey, we're fine.
Right.
There's an active murder, but we're fine. So don't worry.
Yeah.
Still
Wasn't
going
either one
on.
of us.
Exactly.
Can
Still on the
confirm.
second date.
Yeah.
We're great.
Hmm.
Yeah. My mom just texted back and she's like, okay. Thanks,
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah. She's like, whatever.
Yeah,
You'll be fine or you
exactly.
won't. I'll figure it out.
Um, I mean, because technically this is the second time in my life that this has happened to me.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm sure she's like, yeah, this is
Yeah.
normal for
Yeah.
you.
Do you
Yeah.
bring it upon yourself or
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Every time I do drive into it, now that I think about it. So yeah. Oh well.
Stumble upon a murder
Yeah.
scene.
So just don't ride with me is what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say, maybe.
Or do always
Yes.
ride with you.
This is true.
Okay.
Safety. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that happened.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So we once again just kind of go back to Iowa City.
Yeah. Talking about the
Um,
crazy whirlwind of these
exactly.
dates that you've been having.
Exactly. And then just kind of like it was hit with the realization of like, oh my gosh, I do really like this guy.
Yeah.
I do want to keep seeing him.
Yeah.
And I'm not ready for him to fly back to Germany
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Um,
And is he giving you confirmation that he also is like feeling the same way?
yes,
Okay.
very
So
much
you're like,
so.
this is mutual. Okay.
Yes, very much so. Yeah, so we definitely like spent the last night together. He was just so cutely romantic.
Oh,
We went out to a restaurant for dinner that night, which was also a lovely time because there was an anime convention we didn't know going on. So there's just
okay.
all these cosplayers running around. I was like, is this normal for
Yeah.
Iowa?
Yeah.
Like, what are we walking into?
Yeah.
Yeah, just totally normal. It's
Are you
fine,
guys
whatever.
either one of you anime
Oh
fans?
no, I have no idea what.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a Pikachu, so I lost
Okay.
my stuff then because I
Yes.
love Pokemon.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, outside of that, I was like, I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't even tell you what that is.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so no, not huge in anime.
Okay.
Yeah, just very specific things.
Yeah.
But it was just precious, just judging costume or
Mm-hmm.
cosplay outfits, enjoying I think we had burgers at this
Oh,
point.
yeah.
Yeah, keep with that American theme. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it was like burgers, and then like I might have had a pasta, but at this point we're doing that cutesy like share food
Uh-huh.
relationshipy thing.
Hmm.
So that was also fun.
Has that maintained through your relationship?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay. The people who are like, if you wanted this, you should have ordered it
Yeah.
yourself is like, I couldn't commit to that
No,
person.
exactly.
We share
Yeah,
food.
exactly.
Hmm.
Well, and it's just always so fun looking at a menu because somehow we always pick the same top two item. We're like,
Perfect.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting half of this.
Yep.
You're getting three-fourths of this.
Yep.
What a great time. Um, yeah, so we always share food. It's just a delightful time. Especially being able to like cook with each other and
Yeah.
then enjoy it once again.
Yeah.
That one's a little weird when you cook it together and he's still eating off your plate. I'm like, okay, well, we have the same thing,
Right.
but
So,
whatever.
yeah.
You live your best life. Maybe it's better over here in the East. I don't
Yeah.
know. Um, yeah, so yeah, we just kind of go back, enjoy our night, and then
He
I have to
leaves.
drive
Yeah.
him. I drove him to first off this middle of nowhere airport
How
in
many hours on the road? Is this like right around the corner airport or is this like,
no, this is like a few towns over airport.
okay.
Like
Okay.
a solid hour away. I
Okay.
think it was Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Oh, I have a long history in
Ah,
Cedar Rapids.
what
Yeah.
a treat.
I've
I
paid a lot of
love
money to Cedar Rapids. Yeah. They
I
get me
love
every
that for
time.
you.
Hmm.
I love that it kind of like built into a hill for their
Oh, yeah.
entrance of the
It's
airport.
lovely. Hmm.
Yeah. And he goes in through the basement and I'm looking at this thing and I was like, what bomb shelter did I just drop you
Yes.
off to?
Yeah. I
Because this
hope I
looks
see you again.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and of course I'm standing outside my car because they don't really have like an entrance that would be like extended like an MSP airport.
Hmm.
Like it's pretty much TSA is right at the entrance
Oh,
and he's
sure.
going right into it.
Yeah.
So I just stood outside of my car and just kind of watched him walk off into the
Yes.
sunset
Did he
once
turn
again.
back around and like give you a
He
little wave?
did.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
And then of course I'm sobbing for
Of
like
course.
5 hours in my
Hmm.
car driving
Yeah,
home
all the
by
way home.
myself. Yeah.
Yes. And he's getting on a plane, so he's not able to text you.
Yes.
So you're just like, we had
Exactly.
this like, yeah.
Yep.
And you've confirmed that the both of you are like, we want to
Yes.
continue in whatever this looks
Sorry.
like.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
We did talk about that. We're like, hey, I'm feeling something. Like you're feeling something. I think we should figure out how to make this work.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're like, okay, obviously distance and time zone changes are our biggest barrier here.
Yeah.
But if we can keep kind of like a set, not so to say schedule, but like boundaries with this,
Yeah.
I think we can make this work. And of course we did.
Well, yes. Spoilers, you're getting married in a couple of weeks.
Surprise. Yeah. So yeah, we did. And we've seen each other anywhere between every 2 to 4 months
Wow.
ever since. Yes.
That's impressive.
He was already back that September.
Okay. July to September.
Yep. And then he came back Christmas of that year, our very first Christmas together. And then I flew to Germany, and then he came back, and then we just kind of been on and off since.
So at what point, who drops the L-bomb first?
Yes. That is a great question. Who did do it? I believe Tom did it first, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tom said it first.
Okay.
And it was over FaceTime, romance. Yeah, he was the very first one to say it. And it just felt natural. And of course, I returned the favor, and I said, I love you too.
Was it a big build-up, or was it one of those where like you're like, okay, love you, bye, and then like you're like,
It was definitely a build-up kind of situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dexter, I have something to say to you.
Literally.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely was just kind of like building up into it. I do remember kind of like our first reaction of like, wow, we wish we did this in person. But at the same point, like we said it.
Yeah.
And it truly meant a lot to both of us. Yeah. And so like now it's just so fun being able to be together and just like say like, hey, Mr. Tom, I love you.
Yes.
So on and so forth, or even like get each other little gifts, and he'll put it in there like I love you, Mr. Dexter, or I'll put on his Ich liebe dich, which is I love you in German.
Wow.
Tom.
Did you have any experience speaking German before Tom?
Oh, 100% not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am the worst at picking it up.
And it's a lot of
yeah.
and
It's fun. It's fun. I didn't know the gendered parts of the language. So like when you refer to like a cat, for instance, you use more of like a female gendered verbiage to describe it. Yeah. Versus like a dog would be male and things like that.
Oh, so so they have, because like did you take a language in high school?
Yes, Spanish was ours.
Same.
Yep.
So then it's very
similar.
like El Gato or like, but I guess now I'm trying to remember. Is it, if it's a female cat, you don't say it?
Yeah. So I think it's die Katzen or der Hund, and I'm probably like I have the worst dialect when it comes to this.
Yeah. Because you're not German.
Yeah. Well, slowly but surely. Yeah. So. Yeah, it's just different kind of like pronunciations like that. Or even like specific words, like when you're talking about like a waitress, for instance.
Sure.
I should have probably fact checked this before I did. Whoops. But Schauspieler versus Schauspielerin.
Okay.
One would be like a male waiter and one would
Sure.
be a female waitress.
Sure.
Which I know is not to the technical appropriate words these days, but here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just like different ways of going about that kind of verbiage.
So are you doing Duolingo? Is that
Yes,
your, okay, so
that
you're
is my
trying
current
to,
system.
and his family, do they, I mean, I had, actually, Dr. Tom was just on here, and he
Okay.
had hooked me up with a Danish foreign exchange student.
Oh.
Pre-pandemic, and she, when we were talking with her, she's like, everybody speaks English. Like,
Yes.
so I imagine his whole family speaks English.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, his grandparents do not know English.
okay.
His parents do a really good job.
Okay.
His siblings do a really great job. And so does like his aunts and uncles. His grandparents, not like a few words,
Okay.
if any.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're actually like my biggest inspiration right now to learn German. Is because I want to hold a conversation with his grandparents.
Yeah.
And just kind of get to know them.
Yeah.
His grandparents mean so much to him.
Okay.
And I want to be able to just kind of honor their relationship together and be able to like converse with them.
Yeah.
and just kind of like be able to share with them like the amazing things Tom and I get to do together
Yeah.
now as a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, versus now, like we sit around, we eat cake, have
Yeah.
coffee.
Smile.
Yep, just
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. When I that's where I like know some words, so it
Sure.
helps. I'll be like, lecker, which means delicious.
Okay.
But you can only say that so many times before it's
Exactly.
weird.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Yeah, my normal life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I'm working towards it for them,
Okay.
but also to be able to honor like this part of Tom's culture and
Yeah.
like his being.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we've talked about so many different life things from here, adopting children one day,
Mm-hmm.
and just like the importance of them to be able to know German as well.
Yeah.
Because to be able to converse with their grandparents,
Yeah.
in German would be terrific.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of work to be done there.
So as you're going through this whole like life journey and you're
Yes.
like traveling to and from Germany and figuring out all of your like life plans and stuff, how
Yes.
quickly are you having the conversation of like what is the rest of our life going to look like?
Yeah.
The proposal and all of that kind of stuff.
Yes. I would say within 6 months, we started talking about just like those different cutesy things. Like, if you were to style a home, what would yours look
Yes.
like?
Yes.
Fun fact, his is way better than mine.
Okay.
Um,
Know your strengths.
yeah, well, as I told my best friend, I'm good with a trailer house.
Yeah.
Grew up in one, could live in one forever. He cannot. So that was fun to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like talking about kids, like if we have children, what does that look like? Luckily, we both 100% agree on adoption.
Okay.
I just think there's so many kids out there
Yep.
in foster care now that could use a loving home. And so I would love to be able to be that parent to them. And just kind of like share those memories with other people.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we talked about all that kind of stuff within the first 6 months. After a year is kind of when we started hinting, like, oh, what would marriage look like? What could this be like? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then that's where I personally started thinking about, like, how would I propose to this guy
Yeah.
if I can? And mind you, at this point, that beach that we ended the very first date on, we have always gone back to this every time he was in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Our tradition, every time he came to visit, our first date was always at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Of course.
Naturally, until we both realized, like, oh, we're almost 30 and the heartburn isn't worth it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's minimize this
Yeah.
maybe once a year.
Yeah. Who are
So
we trying to impress?
yeah,
We already
exactly.
love each other.
Well, it is Buffalo Wild Wings, so who are you really
Yeah.
impressing? You look a little dirty.
Yes.
Once again, I'm
Yes.
eating with my mitt.
Yeah.
He's fork. Yeah, it was great. So we always usually ended at the beach on any date that we were on. Yeah, and so that's where I was going to propose to him one day. And my idea was, so Tom and really his whole family are really cute and being able to share photos of memories
Okay.
that they share together. Just different photos from different occasions. Tom loves putting together like little photo books to be able to gift people, and I think it's the cutest dang thing.
Sure.
Actually, for the very first Christmas, his gift to me was a compilation of photos that we have together,
Oh.
but also part of our commitment to one another at the beginning of the relationship with communication is that we would write a letter to each other every night through text
Oh.
message.
Okay.
And so he compiled all of those letters and put them into this booklet in a chronological order with photos.
Wow.
And that was my very first Christmas gift.
That's a
And
very thoughtful gift.
I know.
Wow.
I bought him a set of Legos,
Yeah. Yeah.
as one would,
Yeah. Wow.
because Tom loves Legos. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So does my son love. They have so much in
Oh
common.
my gosh.
I think I'm raising
Yeah.
your
We
future
should set up a
husband.
play date.
Yeah.
Perfect. Um, yeah. So we, yes. Okay. Sorry. So, text message. Where was I going with this?
You are planning what you're doing for.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. So I'm thinking about putting together a small video.
Okay.
Like I bought a little projector. I have a screen ready. I would just set up kind of like a candlelit, like little picnic in this park area next to the beach where everything is really taking place at this
Yes.
point. And just kind of like just look through the different memories of our travels together, our hikes, those stupid photos that we've taken together, the
Uh-huh.
cutesy photos we've taken together, just all these different memories. And then just kind of like finish on a note of like, I am so excited for the journey of what the photos look like ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to continue with this as you as my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that was my plan. So he
Okay.
beat me to it,
Uh-huh. I
naturally.
suspected.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great thing when you're two guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we this was actually just this last June.
Okay.
So June 2024. We were, Tom flew in just like a few weeks before he was going to come with me to my mother's wedding
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of nowhere, Missouri in
Okay.
July.
Okay.
With his mother also with us.
Okay.
And so Tom flew in just a few weeks early, very first week of June, and only spent a week with me at this point,
Mm-hmm.
which is the shortest trip we've had at this point. We always
Yeah.
spend at least 2 weeks together.
Okay.
And so we go to Lola's Lake House in Waconia, Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful little restaurant right on the lake. We always sat in the back patio whenever we went there, just kind of overlooking the lake. And then we went to the shores then of Waconia,
Mm-hmm.
where all the magic has happened.
And are you at this point you have like a date that you're going to propose, or are you just like,
Yes. So I'm
okay,
thinking like I'm gonna propose to him next July.
got it.
Like
Okay.
hopefully when like he's maybe moved here,
Mm-hmm.
we can live with each other, blah blah blah.
Yep.
Do all that cutesy stuff.
Yep.
Um, no. So I have no clue that Tom is gonna propose this time
Okay.
at June 2024. So we move over to the lake, and first off, we get there. Children everywhere.
The same
High
little pack of
school,
hoodlums that's just
yes,
like, we'll take your
but
picture now.
multiplied.
Yeah. Wow.
And out of the car. My
Okay.
goodness, it must have just got out of school or something.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were just finalized for like the summer, but every direction. And Tom
Yeah.
pissed,
Okay.
so upset.
Okay.
And I could tell he was, but also I'm having horrible allergic reactions to something. So I'm just
Oh
draining
no.
and I'm red, I'm swollen in the face. I look
Yes.
horrific. And Tom is just kind of like to himself a little bit pouty, a
Uh-huh.
little bit upset. I was like, oh, surely it's not because I look like trash. I hope
Yeah.
not.
It's like
Um,
you are really bumming me out.
Literally, maybe strong possibility. Well, and at this point, I was like, okay, well, let's have a cute little selfie, maybe like
Yeah.
our second anniversary, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, we can go to that dock. No, there's children everywhere. Let's go to that dock. No, there's children everywhere. Let's go right here. No, there's children playing basketball. And I was like, okay, well, this is delightful.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm so sorry. I need allergy medication at this
Mm-hmm.
point. You're not happy with what's kind of going on. There's people everywhere.
Yeah.
So we get back in the car and we start driving back to St. Cloud.
Uh-huh.
And that is when I started getting a hint of what this man is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was like, I'm just so annoyed right now. I was like, I hope it's not because of me once again.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Um,
Your trauma is surfacing.
Literally.
What did I do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now at this point it's like 9 o'clock at night. We're in a Target parking lot, stopped at a Target to get allergy medications.
Uh-huh.
And I'm starting to get him to open up a little bit more. He did not hint that he was proposing at all.
Okay.
He just more so like outwardly stated like this just was not how I was planning this evening going.
Mm-hmm.
And me just being tired,
It's the
annoyed.
allergies.
Yep,
Yes.
yep. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, let's just go to bed. We'll go have a great day tomorrow. I'm gonna show you St. Cloud for like the first time now that I
Yeah.
just moved back to St. Cloud. Yeah, and just kind of have a great day. So when we lay down in bed and he started to ask me, like, what are we gonna do tomorrow? What are we gonna see?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started getting the hint of like, oh, this guy was gonna propose.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna propose. And so I started walking him through like, hey, I want to go get coffee at this place called Rock Creek
Uh-huh.
Coffee House.
Uh-huh.
I want to go get donuts at Dutch Made Bakery in Sauk Rapids. Let's go down to the Mississippi River. There's this cute little like walking trail that's next to the river.
In your mind, are you like, I'm going to throw this guy a bone? He wanted to propose today,
Yeah.
so now I'm going to give him all the information.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's
Yes.
a very
Exactly. Because
solid relationship move.
thank you. I wasn't gonna give him anything because I was like, surprise.
Yeah,
But he doesn't love surprises, so that would have not been great either now that I think about it.
sure.
Yeah, so that and then like get through that morning and then also go to Munsingers because I think it's just a gorgeous spot that we have in
Absolutely.
town that's underutilized.
Yes.
And then that's where I thought he might propose because we love flowers, we love gardens. The river is right there. Like it's just a beautiful scene.
Yeah.
So I for sure thought that was going to be it.
Yeah.
So we show up to it's in Sauk Rapids. It's the park that's like the furthest away from the newer developments.
Sure.
I only refer to it as like the good Pokemon Go stop, so bear with me here.
Okay.
So like it's way down there. So we start from that side, donuts and coffee in hand, walking with my Chihuahua, Clover, and we start making our way down the trail. He starts getting frustrated again. 'Cause he had asked, like, does this river run or does this trail run by the river at all? I was like, oh, it's right there behind the trees and the
Yeah.
bushes. Yeah, we're right next to the river.
Yeah.
He wanted to see the river,
Okay.
and I made him walk 2 miles and
Wait.
not see river.
I mean, it is a German
Yeah,
on a hike, so
exactly.
you're like, yeah,
He should be fine with
Yeah.
it, right? No, he's got a plan,
yeah,
as I'm learning. Um, yeah, so it did not happen there. Start walking the other way because he's like, "Hey, where's that river spot?" I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, maybe over there."
yeah,
So we start walking, and he was like, "How far away is this walk?" I was like, "I don't know. Like, did you see that car over there?"
Yeah.
Another like 20 miles past that, maybe. No, definitely not that far.
Yeah.
But yeah. So he's like, "Let's just drive over there." Right on. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So bring him to the actual, like, kind of that new construction, the clearings. We start walking by the river down there. It's super cute, just kind of slow, talking about happy memories.
Yeah.
My Chihuahua is barking at grass because as they do.
yeah,
And then finally we get over to like kind of the children's park area and he's like, "Hey, sit with me on this rock." And I was like, "Okay, why not?" And so here I am, like coffee in one hand, Chihuahua in the other,
yeah,
trying to look cute sitting on a rock.
yeah.
And that's when he takes his moment and he proposes. He is a little flustered at this point.
Sure.
It was more like anxiousness and just kind of like ready to get this over with. But he was so sweet. He just pulled out of his pocket a little box, not a ring box,
Okay.
but like a little box and a card. And he starts like just conversing with me, like, we've talked about doing the next step a few times now and what this might look like for us to move in with one another and that kind of stuff. I would love to become your husband though. And that's when he hands me the gifts. He's
Aw.
like, in this box is a bracelet. Oh, I should have wore that today. Sorry. Is a bracelet, and in the middle bead of it is our photo from our first
Oh.
anniversary. So if you
Wow.
look really closely, you can see through it. You can see our photo
Yeah.
pretty clearly. And he said the card will kind of outline what I want to say. But keep in mind, the date and the location are incorrect at this point.
Yeah.
I said,
Plans fell through.
I don't care. That is the
Yeah.
sweetest. Of course I'll be your husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we shared a kiss, sitting on this rock.
Yeah. Looking cute.
Yeah, right on the Mississippi River, just enjoying our time, right in Sauk Rapids, Minnesota.
Oh,
It
he's a
was
great
the
gift giver.
sweetest. He is, my God, he's so good at gifts. I am so bad at them.
Oh, me too.
So great. Yeah, it was just the sweetest. The
So-
sweetest.
His plan is to move here.
Yes, his plan
Okay.
is to move here.
Okay.
Yeah, so after we get married, we're not doing the 90-day fiance visa.
Sure.
We're going to go a different route with it, and we're going to do the family petition visa,
Okay.
which has a little bit of a processing time. So it's not a guarantee as to when he can move.
Okay.
But it sounds like it's like a minimum of like a year and a half to like possibly 3.5 years.
Okay.
Somewhere
so
in
you'll
that
still
time
be
frame.
kind of commuting.
Yes. Unfortunately, he can't stay here long term. All that's processing. He
Sure.
can visit. Like,
Sure.
we're more than welcome to visit each other. But yeah, we have to kind of get through that stage. So
Well, we'll have to get an update after you get married, and we'll
Yeah.
have to have you back on so we can have
Thank
Mr. Tom
you.
back on here too.
yes.
I'm excited to hear about the wedding, because you've got two weddings.
you.
You said you're going to
Yes.
have an American wedding and a German wedding.
Yep.
And do you have the date for the German wedding planned?
We do. We just picked it. It's July 26th, 2025.
When you were going to propose.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
In Uetersen, Germany,
Okay.
and Tornish, Germany.
Okay.
Ceremony in one, reception in the other.
Wow. I
Yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait to see the pictures
Thank
and to hear all
you.
about it.
Thank
And we will definitely get you back on so we can get
Perfect.
we
The
can-
official update.
Yes, exactly.
I love it. Thank you.
Yes. Well, thank you for coming on.
Anytime. It was my pleasure.
Thank you for listening to the Love Story Podcast. You can subscribe to the show, and you can follow us at the Love Story Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.